Welcome to PRConnectionRadio.com, the voice of new media, here on Vegas Hockey Hub, as it is Game 5, your Vegas Golden Knights taking on the Dallas Stars. They're going to be going to Dallas, being tied at 2-2 in this series. And this is going to be a very important situation. I will say, when it comes to this Game 5 preview, it's going to be a little bit different than what our previews have been in the past. So, Game 1, I focused on the goaltending. I wanted to see who would win the battle between Jake Ottinger and Logan Thompson, and we clearly found out who won that battle, and it was Logan Thompson in that game. Game 2, I saw the substitutions. I thought that was going to be a key situation, seeing who was taken out of the lineup for Vegas and seeing who was being swapped around in Dallas. And obviously, Vegas won that game. The substitutions went pretty well for Vegas in Game 2. Game 3, I saw being the block shots. I thought the defense was really going to pan out. And yes, for Logan Thompson, he put up 43 saves in that game. And he did have some guys do step in and block shots for Vegas. So that was a very important detail. And then Game 4, the top defensive pairing was going to be valuable. And indeed it was for Dallas. For Dallas, their top defensive pairing did show up and did put in the work to actually go ahead and when it came to Dallas Stars. Now, for Game 5, here's what the key of the game is going to be. All right? Game 5, the physicality is going to be important in this game. Is Vegas going to fall into a trap set by Dallas and be forced to have more hits, being forced to have more physicality? Is Vegas going to be having to take a page out of Dallas's playbook? And are they going to have Kolazar? Are they going to have Carrier? Are they going to have guys like Stevenson, like Stone, like Marchessault, like Barbashev? Are there going to be some players who can actually toss their weight around? And are there going to be players that are going to kind of step up and show that physicality with Vegas going up against Dallas? Because we've seen in this series, Jamie Benn, he takes those hits and he dishes them out too. We've also been seeing, for example, the older guys in this series, they are able to kind of, do what they need to do. Craig Smith, Sam Steele. You also even seen Evgeny Dadonov. Even on the defensive side, Ryan Suter, he does that. Thomas Harley, he does that. So the physicality is going to be key in Game 5. Whichever team sets the tone first and really presents themselves on the physical side and really creates momentum in terms of the hits, in terms of on ice, in terms of neutral zone, creating opportunities by actually using the physicality and the toughness in this game. That's going to be your key of the game. Which team is going to set the tone and create this situation first? Because if Vegas does it first, if Vegas gets to the punch and they outperform Dallas in the physicality side of it, you're going to see a much different performance than what you saw in the last two games. Because Game 3 and Game 4, Vegas has not been able to kind of keep up with the aggression that Dallas has had. Dallas has been able to outperform and out-aggress when it comes to Vegas on the neutral zone and in the defensive zone. So for Game 5, your key of the game is going to be the physicality, the hits, the kind of brutality you're going to see in the neutral zone and in the defensive zone. Is Jamie Benn going to be the first guy to do it, or will it be William Carrier? Is it going to be Thomas Harley that sets up those plays? Or could it be Braden McNabb? It's going to be a very important situation. And more importantly, for your Vegas Golden Knights, you have to come into Game 5 and you have to set up the tone and you have to establish your presence with authority in this game against Dallas. Now, I am going to be watching this game like I've been watching every single game between Dallas and Vegas. This game does start at 4 p.m. on the Pacific time, 6 p.m. on the Central time. So for anyone who is wondering when this game's going to kick off, it is not 7 p.m. like it is here on the Vegas time. It will be 4 p.m. Pacific time. This is the Vegas Hockey Hub. I'm your host, Ian Rachiele, and this is going to be a good game to watch. Go Knights, go.